In Costa Rica, coffee from the highlands and bananas produced mainly in the Caribbean lowlands as the most important crops, they account for nearly half the total value of all exports. We've got our subject, coffee, right? From the highlands. This is just describing the coffee, so we can ignore this. It's between commas for now. And bananas, it's the second part of the subject. Again, stuff between commas, we can ignore this. It's just describing the bananas, right? They're bananas that are produced mainly in the lowlands. So what do we got? Coffee and bananas, as the most important crops, they account. Notice we have no main verb here. If you consider this to be a complete sentence, which it isn't, then you'd have a comma splice, because notice then we have comma, they. So yeah, we got a number of problems here. The main thing though, fragment. So we need the choice that's going to add a main verb right at the beginning. So notice A and B both makes the same error, so we can get rid of those. C, D, and E all have a main verb, are, and have. Let's check out the have. Coffee and bananas have been the most important crops, which accounts for nearly half the total value. Now notice which is got to refer to the crops. And notice that can't be because this is singular and crops is plural. And it also doesn't make sense to say that it's the crops that account for nearly half the total value. It's the fact that coffee and bananas are the most important crops that accounts for that fact. So in any event, get rid of E. Down to C and D. Let's see. Coffee and bananas are the most important crops, accounting for nearly half the total value. Yep. So notice we have a complete sentence, and then we have this participial phrase, which is describing the coffees and bananas. And how about D? Coffee and bananas are the most important of their crops by accounting. Okay, who is there referring to? Costa Rica, you might say, but notice that's just a singular noun. That's not referring to the people. And then this by accounting phrase is awkward. So we can get rid of D and go with C. And that's the answer. We've got our main verb, and everything else moves nicely through the sentence.